What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your cam stand. So as you can see, it comes with the stand itself. It also comes with the pieces that we can use to attach your camcorder or even your halo light. And we also have the pieces to attach our smartphone, tablet, monitor, and more. Over here I have some of the things that we're going to attach later to the stand after we set it up. So the first thing we're going to do is loosen this knob here. After that, we're able to pull the base of the stand all the way down. Then we can tighten the knob back up to lock it in place. And then we can lift all of these legs up so we can place the stand on the floor. We can also adjust the height of the stand by loosening this grip here. And after that, we're able to pull up on the stand like so. And once we have it set up to the height that we want, we can tighten the grip back up. Alright, so now that we have the stand set up, let's talk about how to attach the smartphone holder. So right here we have the arm for the smartphone holder, and then we have the smartphone holder itself. So we can take the smartphone holder and screw it onto the arm like so. And then to attach the arm to the stand itself, we're going to want to make sure there's plenty of room here on this clamp on the arm. And if we don't have enough room, we're just going to loosen this silver knob here. After that, we can line the opening up to a spot on our arm that we want. So we'll just place it right in the middle for now. And then we're going to tighten this silver knob to secure it onto the stand. So after we have the arm attached to the stand, we can adjust the position of the arm with this knob here. So if we loosen it up, we can move it up and down to our liking. Once we have it in the position that we want, we can tighten the knob back up. And we can even adjust the angle of the holder by using this knob up here. So once we have it fully loosened, you can see that we can move it in any different position. And then we can tighten the knob back up to lock it in place. Lastly, we have these two pieces here. So I've got the adapter piece that goes right onto the top of the stand so that we can attach this piece here, which is the ball joint, to connect our halo light, our webcam, or anything that fits right on top of the ball joint here. So first I'm gonna screw this adapter piece onto the top of the stand just like this. And then I'm gonna line up the hole here on the bottom of the ball joint to the thread here on top of the adapter and just screw it on like so. Now from here we can also adjust the position of the ball joint by loosening this knob here. And then we're able to move the ball joint around in any position that we want. And then once we have it set the way we want, we can tighten the knob back up to lock it in place. Cool, so like I mentioned, after that, we can take anything like our webcam and line up the thread of the webcam here to the thread on top of the ball joint, screw it on to secure it to the stand. And what's also really cool is that we can take the wire attached to our camera here and run it along the stand. And here you'll see this clip, which is actually our wire management clip, so we can place that right inside. And this will give the stand a nice organized look, and we can run our other cables through. So like if we had a microphone attached, we can run the mic cable through this clip as well. And of course we have our smartphone holder, so we can take our smartphone and just clip it onto the holder like so. And then we have a pretty cool streaming setup. So we have the webcam on top here to capture the video. And then we have our smartphone here so we can read along with the comments being posted in real time. Like I mentioned, we can also attach other things to the ball joint here, like a halo light, so we can have some extra lighting for our streams or TikTok videos. So to attach the halo light to the stand, we're just gonna line up the threading here on the bottom of our light to the thread here on top of the ball joint. Then we're just gonna screw it on to attach it to the stand. And again, we can take the wire coming from our halo light, run it along the stand, and clip it onto the wire management clip like so. And then we have a nice setup here where we can use the halo light for some extra lighting while we capture the video with our smartphone. Now there is a way to attach a microphone to the top of this stand, whether we're trying to get better audio for our TikTok or Reels, or if we just want to use the cam stand as our microphone stand while we hold our smartphone or tablet with the holder here at a gig or event. Now the first thing I'm going to want to do is, if we have this adapter and ball joint screwed onto the top of the stand, we're going to want to remove that so we can attach a microphone clip to the top instead. So now from here we can attach two different microphones to the stand, so we can either attach a dynamic microphone or a condenser microphone. There's a difference between the two microphones as far as sound quality goes, but there's also a difference between the things that hold the microphones. So for instance, we have this clip right here that holds a dynamic microphone, and then we have the shock mount, which is gonna hold our condenser microphone. So first, let's go over how to set up a dynamic microphone. So I'm going to grab this mic clip here. I'm going to line up the threading of that clip to the top of the stand and screw it on just like this. So now that we've got our clip attached, we can take our dynamic microphone, slip it through the mic holder like so. From here, we can take our XLR cable and plug it into our microphone to set up for our gig or our performance. From here, we can run the mic cable along the stand, and don't forget we have this wire management clip, so we can just run the cable through that clip like this. And now we have a clean mic setup with the stand. And of course, we have the holder here for our smartphone, tablet, or monitor, which would be great to use along with your microphone if you're trying to read the lyrics while you're singing or performing. So because I'm using the tablet for today, I would actually recommend facing the holder sideways, since the tablet is on the wider side, and this way we can hold the tablet correctly on the stand. So then I can take the tablet and attach it to the holder like so. And from here we can make adjustments to our stand, so we can adjust the overall height, we can adjust the reach of the tablet holder so that we have the perfect setup that we need. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we can also attach a condenser microphone to the stand, which only has a few differences. So for this setup, we're gonna take the shock mount that holds the condenser microphone, and one thing I wanna point out is this adapter piece here inside of the threading. This is so that it can fit onto other stands, but in this case here, it's not gonna fit on top of this threading here. So what we're gonna wanna do is take this attachment off like so. And now you'll see we have more room so we can attach it onto our stand. So we're just gonna line up the threading here to the top of the stand like this, screw it on to lock it in place. And then we can loosen this knob here so that the shock mount is facing down like this, and then just tighten the knob again to lock it in place. From here, we can take our condenser microphone and pinch at these arms here to loosen the grip of the shock mount. Then we can slip our microphone on in like so, and let go so that the shock mount is now holding the mic. Another thing to keep in mind is that condenser microphones are a lot more sensitive than dynamic microphones. So to lower the attack of the plosive sounds like your P's, T's, K's, etc., you can even take your pop filter here and attach it to the stand. And to do that, we're just gonna start by loosening the knob here at the bottom to open up the clamp. Then we're gonna line the clamp up to an open spot on our stand. Tighten the knob to secure the pop filter onto the stand. And then from here, we're gonna want to adjust the pop filter so that it's right in front of the mic like this. So cool, that helps with the plosives a bit with our microphone. So now all that we have to do is take our mic cable and plug it into the condenser mic. Again, we can take the cable and run it along the stand and use the wire management clip to make it nice and neat. And now from here, we have a pretty cool studio setup with our microphone all set here and the tablet so that we can read the lyrics while we're singing. Now the last thing I want to show you guys is how to set up a monitor and your webcam to the stand for a more advanced setup with a laptop or computer. So to do that, we're gonna wanna make sure that the adapter and ball joint are attached to the top of the stand like so. From here, we can take our webcam and screw it onto the top of the ball joint here. And then from here, we can run the cable along the stand and place it inside of the wire management clip here. Now we can attach the monitor to the stand, and just like we did for our tablet, we're gonna wanna make sure that the holder is sideways so that this way we can properly place the monitor onto the stand. So with the holder sideways, we can take our monitor and fit it onto the holder like this. And then you can connect the monitor and the webcam to your laptop or computer for an advanced streaming setup, so you can have the comments on your stream popping up on your monitor while the webcam is capturing your video and running that to your laptop or computer. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your cam stand, but of course if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.